Maybe you would like soap. There's actually a really funny story about me. Last time I told a story about about like getting spankings as a kid. My mom overheard it, and then she told me later, she was like, how could you tell your chat that I gave you spankings? They're gonna think I was terrible. And I was like, sorry. But now I'm gonna tell you something else that she did. I'm gonna say it soft so maybe she won't hear it. So there was a time when I had a really bad habit of backtalking when I was a little kid. I like to backtalk a lot. And one time I backtalked a little too much. So my mom got really mad and she took me to the bathroom and she put soap in my mouth, right? But she used like the white soap. And then she puts the soap in my mouth and I have to have the soap in my mouth. And then she takes the soap out of my mouth and she's like, did you learn your lesson? And apparently I looked at her and was like, no. And use the blue soap next time because it tastes better. My poor mom. My poor mom. I was a little bit of a brat as a kid. I don't remember doing this. So this is all alleged. This is alleged from my dear mother. Apparently, when I used to get grounded, I would do things like go to my room. I'd get grounded to my room, and then I would jump on the bed and I would make up songs like, I love being in my room. I don't care that I can't leave my room, 'cause I love being in my room. No place else I'd rather be. Like songs like that. My poor mom. My poor mom. I was a little bit of a brat. Prelude to becoming a VTuber. That's so funny. Made being a brat a career. I'm not a brat. I'm so sweet to you guys. I'm so sweet. I'm so sweet. The word you are looking for is menace. I was a menace. It's true. Absolute menace. Rumama must be a saint to endure me. Literally though. I was quite a handful. I was a devil child. I'm not gonna lie. I was very ill-behaved. No wonder she made you a nun. It was honestly a shock. It was honestly a shock to everyone who knew me as a kid that I became a nun. Nobody could believe it. I remember in particular when I was about to graduate like grade school, and I was gonna go on to study theology, and I met my kindergarten teacher. Bless her heart, because she dealt with me when I was in kindergarten and I was a monster. An absolute monster. And when I say that she was shocked, I mean she was shocked. Like, what? You're graduating? You're doing what? You're going where? You're graduating? Really? You're graduating? She did not believe in me, you guys. But I struggled a lot in school because I had the speech impediment really bad. And I took years of speech therapy to improve it, so I wasn't really able to fully communicate with people until I was in like 2nd, 3rd grade. And so it was like a 180 thing. I'm only well-spoken now because I worked so hard. I worked so freaking hard. Because it took me a while. It's crazy how like just a lack of communication made it so hard for me to focus on class and learn. So I was actually like not doing really good. It took me a really long time to learn how to read and things like that. I had a bunch of really bad behavior issues. And it wasn't until I was able to actually communicate with other people, then I did a 180. And then all of a sudden I was like gifted child and in the smartest classes, like no effort, straight A's. Like, it just made a complete difference in my life. Just being able to effectively communicate. Yeah, speech therapy really helped me a lot. I'm very grateful to my speech therapist. I wasn't quite put in like the lowest of the low classes, but because I was so young, that didn't really exist yet. But I was not in advanced classes, that's for sure. You are well spoken now. Thank you. You say that, but I feel like I slur and mess up my words so bad sometimes. I don't know, sometimes I go to talk and my brain is just like, no, you are not going to make coherent noises right now. Evil since she was young, confirmed. Yes, I've always been evil. I'm very grateful to me. These purposes. Runie really trying to disprove the not evil allegations. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just telling you a dear story from my childhood. Why would you even assume that I had an agenda, okay? I'm just trying to hang out with you guys. I'm following the flow of conversation. Rude. Rude. Very rude. Fine then. Goodbye. Goodbye then. Goodbye forever.